Hi, my name is Courtney, and I'm a 29-year-old finding my life again after exiting a high-stress career. Last time that we hung out, I talked about wanting to get up, get dressed every day, get myself moving, and take care of myself. And I would say that it's been working. I swapped the blinds for curtains. That way I could get a good night's sleep because those blinds were killing me. I added in a calendar to make sure I'm getting up and seeing what day it is. And I've started putting on consistent outfits, even if it's just a white tee and, a cute skirt. But I have to be honest with you. Even if this is where I get ready, this is not where I spend the first part of my morning. I usually roll out of bed and come straight to my sunshine room. One of my favorite rooms, if not my favorite in the whole house. This is where I love to sit down and write in the morning, without any phones, without any computer, just write from my brain. Test my brain, tease my brain, figure out what I want to say, figure out what I want to do for the day. I am very pro old school methods. I think there's something unique about writing with a pen and paper. It's a connection between your mind, straight through your body, onto a page. I feel like if I'm stuck typing on my computer, as soon as I pick up that pen or pencil, the ideas just start flowing out. And I'm not nearly as anxious about what I'm writing. I'm not second guessing myself as much because it just doesn't matter as much. Those of you who know me, who watched my last video, I'm big on tea. I love tea. Coffee is not bad, but I'm not a fan of drinking it. I feel like if I'm truly that tired, I just need to sleep more. I love matcha, I love all that stuff, but if I can start my morning with tea, that's great. That's a great morning. And I don't feel the need to always make it in my kitchen. Sometimes I just bring it upstairs to this room and I do it on the windowsill. Honestly, it's a vibe. It's fun. It's a change of pace. You need those little small changes in your routine to make life, a little bit more fun. Okay, I have a bunch of work to do this afternoon. I have a post, like a Substack post I want to write. I also have a few things I need to do just for my personal work and a little bit of editing. So just a lot of computer heavy work this afternoon. But if you want a body double while you do your work, feel free to use this segment of the video to do that.
I get caught
Usually after about spending several hours in my office, though I love it, I have to come downstairs. I have to leave that place. And if I don't end up going on a walk, I probably will end up sitting on my couch and reading a book. Maybe a few pages of a book I already read, maybe a few pages of a book I haven't read. But the point is just to do something that is pleasurable to me, but will not end with me scrolling 4 hours on my phone. The next day, I decided to get dressed up for a very special reason. I love Laufey. She's a bossa nova, jazz-inspired singer who recently came out with the song Lover Girl, which I am totally in love with. And so I spent the afternoon shooting scenes to create a little almost music video to her song. This was just honestly for personal pleasure. I had the time, I wanted to do it, I got dressed up in, red and white. It was very romantic and I felt very beautiful. And honestly, these videos are just mine now. They're mine to keep, they're mine to use, they're mine to remember from this time period. And personally, I just think it's important to be creative for yourself and to get out and get to learn your city and go places you've never seen. Speaking about exploring, I love visiting different coffee shops in the city. One of my favorite coffee shops has to be Persimmon. It just is a vibe. They always have great music. The baristas are down to earth, super knowledgeable, and honestly their drinks are always incredibly tasty and creative. I literally just come here to relax and do my own thing and no one ever cares. Ignore the crumb on my face. I went to see Joe Hisaishi perform with the Philadelphia Orchestra. He is the composer for almost all of Miyazaki's works at Studio Ghibli. Knowing how important Studio Ghibli was for me, my childhood, and even my adulthood, I had to go see him in person, especially with the Philly Orchestra. The show took place at Maria Anderson Hall in the Kimmel Center. You can see how it's set up. The conductor circle is a really interesting concept. Instead of sitting with the audience, you get to sit with your view anchored on the conductor. So you see all the orchestra members, all the instruments playing, and you get to see the reactions of everybody else in the theater. It truly was the best way to see the show. I'm not gonna lie, I'll always buy tickets from this seat because it was just so intimate to be able to see Joe's face and see how he conducts and see how he emotes and see how he directs his people. Out of respect for the art, I did not record the concert, but what I will say is that it was deeply moving and deeply emotional. This is somebody who carries himself with such pride for his work. It's an honor to be able to witness that. I highly encourage you to see this show. As always, I'm so happy to share my life with you all. If you like this video, subscribe, let me know if you're interested in seeing other things in the comments, and just have a great day.